Now, George Springer.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
No, that's out.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come to the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering misses, and that's ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus, he's been a World Series champ 2 different times.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Verlander moved to first. Bichette dive back in. Another move to first. And they're keeping him close. Back to first. And no luck this time either. That one's in there, 0-1. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And that's outside. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. And Guerrero is set down. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick has it sized up, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And now, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Singh, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. And it's caught. And there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and that is gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's going to be Chas McCormick. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Can't field it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of the second. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Waste no time there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Oh, that hit him. Gathers and throws to first. One out in the second. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jose Urquidy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Fought off foul. Chapman over at second, one down. In the air, center field. McCormick pulls that one down, and there's two away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch, not close. Ground ball left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Bounced up the middle. Altuve handles it. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Oh, he botches it. The run scores from third, and they trail by one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Going to count 1 and 2. And another ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 outs. Right side. Altuve tosses to first. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. The right-hander back to work. And that one is inside. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Misses outside, 2-0. Our plate umpire Freddie Ferguson. And now 2-1. Lined into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jose Barrios.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Jose Abreu up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
Next pitch is outside. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Righty delivers. Abreu started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Man at second. To the right side, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
Oh, now this ball gets down. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So one out with two aboard. And stepping in for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Brantley on third, Pena at first, one gone. Hit on the ground might be two. Over to Merrifield, and that's two. So no runs on two hits, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Minute Maid Park, Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the right-hander back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Jose Abreu. That's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Brandon Bell digs in now. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. back here in Houston as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And here comes Berrios, the 6-foot righty, 28 years old. And he was a compensatory draft pick back in 2012. That one the other way, puts it away for the out. Here's Alex Bregman, 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Bregman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. In there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs. And that one is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Struck him out looking. One left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Matt Chapman. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there. In the dirt, Maldonado to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Flied out to center in his first at bat. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bad time to throw one out of play with the runner starting on second, as it allows him just to walk home for the run. Remember, on a ball thrown out of play, the runners get the base they were going to plus one more. So that was basically an automatic run.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Kiermaier swings through it for strike one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Kendall Graveman getting ready to go. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. McCormick going back some more, back some more. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Michael Brantley stands in there, and it's 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
McCormick gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Misses. Now 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. So next up for Houston, Jose Abreu. Struck out swinging his first time. And downstairs. Runner on the goal. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's two gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. They say it went. Next offering way off the plate. There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking. So the Astros lead one. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Houston, and the batter is George Springer. Here comes a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to Abreu. One away here in the fifth. Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one out to right. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Blue Jays go down. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
The pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Altuve in the box again, takes the strike. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bregman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing there for Houston. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Brandon Bell. Urquidy back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Maton warming up as well. Bounce to the right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Takes it himself for 1.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In the air, right side of the infield. Diving, and he can't make the play. They take the force out. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, and he just misses. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Boots it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And now Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
That's inside. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
1-2 now. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. And welcome back at the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Strike 1. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Great deal. And you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Alvarez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. And that's down and away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. He's already homered here in this one. Tucker in his fourth year, 26 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2022. First pitch just misses. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, McCormick.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wide to kick the pitch. Check swing, went around, 0-2. That one just misses. And a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Phil Maton taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
And a pitch. Slap the other way, foul. And a foul ball. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Maton keeping him close. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Abreu. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bo Bichette, 1 for 3.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Now back to second, and he's back again. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now Michael Brantley steps in. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Chris Bassett. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
A solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Jose Abreu. Check swing, now a look down to first. No swing, just held it back there. Next offering is in for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out. At the belt and fires. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kiermaier hauls it in, and there's one away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Brantley goes. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still one away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Maldonado, the next to hit, takes ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is fouled back.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Brantley at third. Pena over at first with one away. And now it's even up. He goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
The 0-1. Bounce back to the mound. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over. And that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he gets Bregman. Good job at damage control right there. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the Mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. And here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Ryan Presley, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Now one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone, oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here. Yusei Kikuchi.
Number 16.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Two on, one out. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, one down. Late on that fastball.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
And 1-2. That's down and in. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Merrifield swings through it for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That was straight queso right there.
Kikuchi at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, ready. To go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Good eye right there.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. In the air, right side. Springer on the move. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Presley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Springer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped up. Altuve snags it on the run.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is kind of wild, sloppy game. Close finish. A lot of errors. Defense made this one really unpredictable, but they'll take the win. They'll try to clean things up defensively for the next one.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.